Goal number 7. Clean and accessible energy. Overcoming challenges and taking advantage of numerous opportunities in today's world is associated with access to energy. It is necessary in the performance of work, ensuring security, combating climate change, food production, or efforts to increase national income. New economy opportunities and jobs can ensure universal access to energy, improve energy efficiency, and spread renewable energy. This will also contribute to creating more sustainable and inclusive communities and increasing resilience to the effects of climate change. Currently, around 3 billion people do not have access to clean fuel for cooking and are exposed to dangerous levels of air pollution. In addition, slightly less than 1 billion people do not have access to electricity. Goal number 8. Growth and decent work. Roughly half of the world's population still lives on the equivalent of $2, while the global unemployment rate stands at 5.7%. In too many places, having a job does not protect against poverty at all. Slow and uneven progress in employment requires rethinking and changes in economic and social policies to eradicate poverty. Lack of prospects for decent work, too little investment, and low consumption have led to a violation of the social contract that is the basis of democratic societies. According to it, everyone is to benefit from the progress made. While the world's average annual growth rate of real GDP per capita is increasing, there are still many developing countries that are slowing down. These countries are moving further and further away from the target GDP growth rate of 7% set for 2030. The decrease in labor productivity and the increase in the unemployment rate reduce the standard of living due to lower wages. Goal number 9. Innovation, industry, infrastructure. In many countries, investing in infrastructure like transport, energy, and information and communication technology is essential to achieve sustainable development. We have known for a long time that increasing productivity and income, improving healthcare, and better education depend on investing in infrastructure. Manufacturing is an important driving force for economic development and employment. Currently, however, the added value of generation per capita is only $100 in the less developed countries, compared to over $4,500 in Europe and North America. Although carbon dioxide emission during manufacturing process have decreased in many countries over the last decade. The rate of its decline is not equal around the world. Goal number 10. Less inequality. The international community has made significant progress in pulling people out of poverty. However, the most vulnerable nations, the least developed countries, landlocked countries, and small island states still remain at risk of poverty and strive to reduce it. There are still inequalities in the world, and not everyone has equal access to healthcare, education, and other goods. It is becoming increasingly clear that economic growth alone is not enough to reduce poverty. It is necessary for every person to be able to benefit from inclusive economic progress based on 3 pillars of sustainable development: economy, social, and environmental. We managed to reduce inequalities in income both within individual countries and between countries. Goal number 11. Sustainable cities and communities. Cities are centers of culture and society, industry and productivity, as well as social development. It is also here that new ideas are born. When the city flourished, people benefit from social and economic development. With the expected increase in the number of people living in urban areas to 5 billion by 2030, effective urban planning and management practices must be implemented to meet the changes of urbanization. However, cities face a challenge related to their management. The question arises: how to strive for the successful development of cities and job creation without overexploitation of land and without straining resources. Other challenges include overcrowding, lack of funding for basic services, lack of adequate housing, and deteriorating infrastructure.